Hello, everyone. Welcome back to English Stories Podcast.
Today's story is surprising and inspiring.
Have you ever judged someone by their appearance?
Maybe you thought someone was rich, or maybe you thought someone was poor.
Today's story teaches us an important lesson.
Never judge a book by its cover.
Let's begin. The Millionaire Neighbor. So, David, what happened?
A few years ago, I moved into a new apartment building.
Were you excited?
Very excited. It wasn't a luxury apartment, but it was clean and affordable.
Did you like the neighborhood?
Yes, I did. The people were friendly, the streets were quiet, everything seemed perfect.
When did you meet your neighbor?
A few days after I moved in, I saw an older man living next door.
What was he like?
Honestly, he looked very poor.
Really?
Yes, his clothes were old and worn out. His shoes looked dirty. He rode an old bicycle that looked like it could break at any moment.
What did you think when you saw him?
I felt sorry for him.
Did you talk to him?
Yes, he was very friendly and polite. His name was Mr. Wilson.
Did he live alone?
Yes, and every morning I saw him collecting bottles and looking through trash bins.
That must have made you think he was struggling.
Exactly. I believed he was having a very difficult life.
Did the other neighbors think the same thing?
Most of them did. People rarely talked to him. Some people even ignored him completely.
That's sad.
It was, but Mr. Wilson always smiled and greeted everyone kindly.
Did you try to help him?
Yes, whenever I could.
How did you help?
Sometimes I gave him extra food. Sometimes I bought him coffee.
What did he say?
He always smiled and thanked me.
Did he ever ask you for money?
Never, not once.
Really?
Yes, but sometimes I secretly left a few dollars for him.
That was very kind of you.
I thought I was helping someone who needed support.
How did he react?
He accepted everything politely, but he never seemed desperate.
What do you mean?
Even though he looked poor, he was always calm. He never complained. He never looked angry. He seemed surprisingly happy.
That's interesting.
At the time, I didn't think much about it.
Did you become friends?
A little. We often talked in the hallway. Sometimes we sat outside and chatted.
What did you talk about?
Life, work, family, simple things.
Did he ever talk about money?
Almost never. Looking back now, that should have been a clue.
What happened next?
A few months later, my life became difficult.
Why?
I lost my job.
Oh no.
Yes, the company I worked for was reducing staff. Unfortunately, I was one of the employees who lost their job.
That must have been stressful.
Very stressful. I spent weeks looking for another job.
Did you find one?
No, not at first.
What happened to your savings?
They slowly disappeared. Every month I had bills to pay.
Were you able to pay rent?
For a while, but eventually I couldn't.
Then what happened?
One afternoon, my landlord knocked on my door.
What did he say?
He said, "David, if you don't pay your rent by next week, you'll have to move out."
That's terrible.
I felt hopeless. I didn't know what to do.
Did you tell anyone?
No, I was embarrassed. I didn't want people to know I was struggling.
Did Mr. Wilson notice?
Yes, somehow he knew something was wrong.
What did he do?
One evening, he stopped me outside the building.
And what did he say?
He asked, "David, are you okay?"
What did you tell him?
At first, I said I was fine, but then I told him everything. I told him about losing my job, I told him about my rent problems, and I told him I might lose my apartment.
What was his reaction?
He listened quietly. Then he smiled and said, "Don't worry, David. Everything will be okay."
Did you believe him?
Not really. At that moment, I had no idea my life was about to change forever.
So what happened after that?
The next morning, something very unusual happened.
What was it?
Several black luxury cars arrived in front of our apartment building.
Really?
Yes, I had never seen anything like that before.
Who was inside the cars?
Men and women wearing expensive business suits.
What were they doing there?
I had no idea. They walked directly toward Mr. Wilson's apartment.
That sounds suspicious.
I thought so too. A few minutes later, I saw Mr. Wilson step outside.
And?
I almost didn't recognize him.
Why not?
He was wearing a perfectly tailored suit. His shoes were shining, he wore an expensive watch, and everyone treated him with incredible respect.
What did you think?
I was completely shocked.
Did he see you?
Yes, he smiled and waved at me, just like he always did.
Then what happened?
Later that afternoon, he invited me downstairs.
Were you nervous?
Very nervous. I didn't know what was going on.
What did he tell you?
He showed me several legal documents.
Kind of documents?
Property ownership papers.
Property ownership papers?
Yes. Then he calmly said, "I bought this apartment building today."
What?
Exactly. I couldn't believe it.
You mean the entire building?
Every apartment, every floor, everything.
That's unbelievable.
I just sat there in silence.
So, who was Mr. Wilson really? He told me he was the chairman of a large company.
A chairman?
Yes, his company owned businesses in several cities.
Wow.
I was shocked. For months, I thought he was poor.
Did you ask why he dressed that way?
Of course, that was my first question.
And what did he say?
He said he enjoyed living simply.
Really?
Yes, he wanted people to treat him normally, not because of his money, not because of his status.
That makes sense.
Then he explained something else.
What was it?
The bottles he collected were recycled. The money was donated to local charities.
That's amazing.
And the old bicycle?
Yes?
He simply liked riding it.
That's funny.
Then he looked at me and smiled.
What did he say?
He said, "David, thank you."
Thank you for what?
For treating me kindly when you thought I had nothing.
Wow.
Then he said something I'll never forget.
What was it?
He said, "Character is revealed by how you treat people who cannot help you."
That's powerful.
Then he told me I could stay in my apartment.
Really?
Yes, he gave me 6 months without paying rent.
That's incredibly generous.
It gave me enough time to find a new job, and honestly, it changed my life.
What lesson did you learn from this experience?
I learned that appearances can be very misleading.
That's true.
You never truly know someone's story.
Anything else?
Yes, kindness is never wasted. Treat everyone with respect, whether they are rich or poor.
That's a wonderful lesson. All right, everyone. Let's see how much English you remember from today's story. Do your best. What did Mr. Wilson usually ride? A motorcycle, B, an old bicycle, C, a sports car.
The answer is B, an old bicycle.
Why did David think Mr. Wilson was poor? A, because of his old clothes, B, because he said he was poor, C, because he lost his job.
The answer is A, because of his old clothes.
What problem did David have? A, he lost his phone, B, he lost his job, C, he lost his bicycle.
The answer is B, he lost his job.
What did Mr. Wilson buy? A restaurant, B, a house, C, the entire apartment building.
The answer is C, the entire apartment building.
What is the main lesson of today's story? A, rich people are lucky, B, never judge people by appearance, C. Always buy expensive things.
The answer is B. Never judge people by appearance.
How many questions did you answer correctly?
Tell us your score in the comments.
Thank you for listening to today's Easy English story.
We hope you learned some useful English and enjoyed the story.
Don't forget to like and subscribe for more English listening practice.
See you in the next episode.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.